We are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round. Traveling all around the world, you know we get around. Good vibes only. You know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Come on. Yeah, that's my number one homie. Subscribe. Come on.
Yo, Go Gang, what's going on? I've got the Teemo Board here. Listen, I put a request out not too long ago. I said, hey guys, what boards do you want me to review? What boards do you want me to get my hands on? And this was one of the biggest ones. I got so many comments saying, please check out the Teemo Board. Let us know what it looks like. Give us an idea what it rides like. And I said, I would love to do it. So I reached out to Teemo. They did hook me up with this board, and I'm pretty excited to try it out, see what's going on, see what's up with the Teemo. Now, I think this is the M2 version, so this is the most powerful, up-to-date version they have. And let's go over all the specs. I want to talk about it because it's got a few unique features that I'm excited to try out. But first things first, let's talk about speed and range. Now, the Teemo Board has a 6.4 LG battery in it. This battery's capacity is larger than their M1, which is a 4.4 Samsung, and in the same mode, the M2 cruising range can reach up to 13 to 15 miles, which is longer than the original M1's cruising range. This battery is user replaceable, and they send you the tools to swap it out for you, so it's really easy to swap out if you need to do so. Now, this board has 4 different speed modes on it, and you can go from really basic up to 4 Pro mode, which will go up to 25 miles per hour. Now, I'm gonna test it. I will test it and make sure it can hit 25 miles per hour, but according to the manual, number 4 gets you 25, but we're gonna see. Now, the Teemo Board deck is actually made of Canadian maple, so it's got some flex to it. It's got some bounce. So I'm gonna bounce on a little bit so you can kind of see what it feels like, what it looks like. I think that when you're hitting sidewalks and bumps and other cracks in the road, it should ride a lot nicer because of the flexibility there. It's also very concave, so you should be able to move around, you should be able to turn, should be able to kind of carve up and down the streets very nicely. It's got a lot of ability to move around on you like that, and so that feels really nice. It does have a good feel to it. I can't wait to see what it feels like on the road though. So this has a little bit unique of a remote. I haven't seen one quite like this. It's very similar to the other ones I've reviewed. It does have a nice range of motion here, which I do like, and I hope that corresponds to a really smooth acceleration and braking. There's no dead man switch. It does have a reverse mode, which is a little bit different than the other remotes I've seen. Lately, for whatever reason, the latest boards I've got have not had a reverse. This has a reverse on it. It has 4 speed modes, and you just press the power to switch between modes, and really kind of a smooth action right here. We'll see if it translates to a smooth action when on the board itself. But the remote control looks really nice. It feels nice. It's got a good feel to the hand. We'll see. I'll let you know how smooth it is right now when we go take it for a ride. Go Gang, I'm gonna get after this right now because, you know, all the specs, all the things, I love talking about it, but I love riding the boards more, and we're gonna see, does the Teemo live up to all the hypes? Does it live it up? Does it have the 15-mile range? Well, I'm not gonna do a range test, but I will do a speed test. I'll go up and we'll see, does it do 25 miles per hour? I'll maybe at some other point see if it can do 15 miles, but 15 miles is not a ridiculous claim, so I think that it probably can do that. So 15 miles, 25 miles per hour, it sounds pretty dope. Let's get after it, Go Gang. I'm gonna grab my helmet real quick, because safety first. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this thing. Teemo, I hope you brought your A game today, because I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's a sunny day. It's another sunny weekend. I love doing my board reviews on the weekend because it is the perfect time just to cruise around the neighborhood and relax, and it's sunny outside, so it's gonna be beautiful. Go Gang, join me. I think it's gonna be a good time. All right, Go Gang, I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy is a really good time. I did enjoy riding the Teemo. I will say that it's aggressive as hell. Like, it's really, really aggressive. It did hit 22 miles an hour. Now, I'm a little bit heavier. I think the test rider was 150 pounds. I'm knocking on the door 180, so a little bit more poundage, but I got up there. I was right there at the top speed, so if you weigh a little less than me, you'll probably hit that 25, no problem. It had no problem going up hills. I really was able to get after that very easily. I did like the board. The deck itself is really nice. You can pivot, you can move around. I was able to kind of carve up a little bit, and I really enjoyed the concaveness of this deck. Now, I tried in all 4 different modes, and let me tell you, number 1, the beginning mode is a really good beginner mode. It's really actually perfect for, if you've never ridden a board before, number 1 is really good for you to get comfortable. The other 2 and 3, I didn't know it's too much of a difference. 4, oh my God, this thing gets so aggressive in number 4. At that top mode, that pro mode, it really takes off on you, and you've got to make sure your foot's really planted on the board because you can get away from you. It really can. It's that powerful, it's that strong, which is a good thing. If you're really trying to get some power, trying to get some speed, the Teemo can do that in that pro mode. I really thought that, you know, it was a fun ride. It didn't have problem getting up hills, didn't have problem, you know, on the turns because it turned really nicely. So overall, I have to say it's a good get. I don't think it's a bad get. Now the Teemo comes in at 449 bucks, which puts it right there in that price range with the Ohm boards and Meepos and Wowgos. It's right in there. They have very similar specs. So maybe at some point I can compare them and do a little bit more of a evaluation of them right neck and neck. But I do think for the price point, the under $500 price point, this board is a good get. It's probably the most aggressive one I've ridden. Of all the boards I've ridden lately that are under $500, this one takes the cake as far as just getting after it. So go gang, if you're ready to get that speed under your feet, if that's your goal to go fast, if you're Ricky Bobby, you want to go fast, then Teemo's a good get. Go gang, I'll put the links in the description as always. I'll reach out to Teemo. I'm gonna ask them if they can hook up the Go Gang with some coupons or something like that. If I get that, I'll put that in the description too. Go gang, until tomorrow, be great. Yo, hit me up in the comments if there's any other boards you want me to review. I have tons more. I've got like 3 unopened boxes in the studio right now. I'm so pumped to get after it. But you know, let me know. Maybe I'll reach out to more people.